Hi guys, my name is Siddharth and I'm so glad all of you have decided to join me on this journey today. Today is the first day in your discovery of origami and the magical world can introduce you to. But before we start, I would like to just say that do not worry about messing up or making any kinds of mistakes. I'll be very honest, in all my years of doing paper folding and making different kinds of planes, birds, animals, dogs, cats, anything out of paper, I've made hundreds and hundreds of mistakes. But that's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. We're all human at the end of the day. But something I learned through my mistakes is that the paper that you are holding today, this piece of paper, it's very forgiving. The paper will never fight back. It won't ever try to run away. So even if you make a mistake, you can just unfold it and try again. So, to start off on your journey, let's begin with the very first two basic rudimentary folds, the mountain fold and the valley fold. Now, I think you can understand what these folds might look like from what they're called itself, but a mountain fold is one basically in which if you fold the paper in a particular shape, once you fold it like this, and if you look at it from this kind of angle, you'll see it looks like a mountain. Similarly, a valley fold, when you fold like this, you get what looks almost like a valley. And so the basic definitions of these two folds I've told you today are: a mountain fold, the crease bends the paper down and resembles a mountain like this, while a valley fold, the crease bends the paper upwards and the crease resembles a valley. Now, these two basic folds which I've told you are probably the most important folds out of all of the different various folds in origami, because without the mountain and valley folds, the rest of origami would be nearly impossible. Now, if you see, and I did this purposely, you can see that I've made a small mistake. You can see the white portion of the paper. Now this is not something you need to get worried about, because you can easily just push it in front and rectify your mistake. That's it. This is what I'm saying when I'm talking about how the paper which you hold is forgiving. It does not matter if you make a mistake or not, because at the end of the day, the paper itself will help you in correcting it back. Now that we've learned the mountain and valley folds, let's try making something. Let's try making a dog, a very simple dog, to just see if you actually understood what we've done today. Now, taking these very same folds we made from earlier, actually let me start again, those who might have missed it. Now this is your sheet of paper. First, you do a mountain fold along one diagonal, like this. Then, you proceed by doing a valley fold along this line, like this. Take your time. Make sure to match all the edges and the corners so you get something pretty clean and it isn't distorted and it looks like a proper triangle. At the end of it, you should get a shape which looks something like this. Now, flip your shape around. And this might be a bit tricky at start, but match up these corners over here, like this, and just pinch the paper at this end. Do not fold the whole thing, just pinch. Unfold, and you'll see that you have this marker over here, if you can see, right there. Now using this marker, fold your paper downwards. Doesn't matter how much, this is completely based on your own preference. But just fold it downwards and you'll form an ear. Look at that. Again, that's just to recap. This kind of fold which you just made is a valley fold because it resembles a valley. Similarly, do the same thing for the other ear. Now it's completely okay if you make some mistakes. This is your very first time doing origami. So there's no harm in doing mistakes. It's a learning experience for everybody. There's no shame in doing it. So now you have 2 ears of a dog. Now, dogs don't have a pointed head, do they? So to make it more appropriate to a dog, let's fold this part back in a mountain fold. Just like that. There we go. That looks more like a dog, doesn't it? Now to make its mouth. Let's take this bottom part, just fold it up. Doesn't need to be completely straight. That doesn't really matter. This will be the snout of our dog. And finally, to form its nose, let's form a mountain fold like so. And there you go. Now you can change up the folds as much as you like. You can take the snout up even more. You can change the size of your nose. You can even fold parts of this corner back to make it more circular or something like that. The choice is yours, and that's what's so amazing about origami. The infinite possibilities it gives you. You can make and do anything with this piece of paper. And right now, I just made a blue dog. But with a bit of tweaking, you could probably make it into looking into like a cat or a wolf or anything you like. And this is the very first step we're taking on this journey of origami. I'm so glad you've joined me today, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Besides, if you want to share any of your creations, I've linked my Instagram below. If you've made anything, do share it with me by sending or dropping me a message showing what you've made. Until next time, bye guys.